Okay, the question is saying like this, string पे ही है question फिर से. Let's say I am saying comparison here, COMPARISON, comparison will say, right? The index number is this is 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. राइट. सो द क्वेश्चन हियर इज सेइंग समथिंग लाइक दिस. आपको क्या करना है, आपको ना A1 इंडेक्स का वर्ड एक बनाना है, उसको प्रिंट करना है. सेकंड आपको क्या करना है, ऑड इंडेक्स का वर्ड एक बनाना है और उसको प्रिंट करना है. सो फॉर द इवन इंडेक्स क्या बन जाएगा यहाँ पे, और ऑड इंडेक्स के लिए क्या बन जाएगा, CMAI एंड O. दिस विल बी माई A1 के लिए. ऑड के लिए इट विल बी OPRS and then N. Right, so these are the two things you need here. अगर आपने लास्ट वाला क्वेश्चन देखा होगा तो आपको पता चल जाएगा. तो जब हम भी वी बी यूजिंग द फॉर लूप फॉर I in a range length of this word, let's say this word is stored in W, I will say length of W here, right? So then I'll be checking here if I percentile 2 is equal to 0, that means this even, right? Else हम क्या करेंगे, that's odd, right? So what we're doing here is something like this. Let's take the same word, new word. So I will say here for I in range length of string, and here we'll be doing something like this. What we'll be doing, if I percentile 2 is equal to 0, that means that is the even number, right? That is the even index, right? So here we have to create a new word for the A1. So for that I'll be creating one empty A1 word value, A1 word equal to this, right? That's empty. Getting this point? Similarly I'll be creating for the odd as well, odd underscore word word equal to again empty word, right? So here what I'll be doing is I'll be doing something like this. क्या करेंगे हम, यहाँ पे since if I percentile 2 is equal to 0, that means the even index. So what we'll be doing here is I'll say A1 word plus equal to string of I. Okay, we'll dry run it, don't worry. And second thing we'll be saying is else. Okay, if this condition is false, if it is not even, that means by default it will be odd. So I will say here odd underscore word plus equal to a string or a string of I, right? So once this for loop ends, that means you will be having the even word and you will be having the odd word as well. So here we will say print, we'll be passing the message as well. I will say even word is comma even word, and I will say print odd word is comma odd word, right? So some of you will say like this, sir, we will be using the for loop here, right? So for loop, using the two for loops will increase the time complexity. So if we can do it with just the one for loop, just here we have to check whether this I is even or odd, because this I will give you the 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, right? So this 0 1 2 3 4 you'll be using as an index for this string, right? So just you have to check whether this I is A1 or not. If I is A1, that means that you use the A1 index, so we'll be taking the A1 character from here. If this I is odd, so we'll be taking the odd character from the here, right? So now if I will run this program, okay, now let's run it. So you'll be getting this for the A1 and you'll be getting this for the odd, right? So let's see how the thing is happening over here. Okay, this is now your code, and this code I'll be writing on the whiteboard as well. Okay, so here I wrote it already. So let me show you here. So what is happening here? So obviously we'll be giving the index number to these, that means this is index number 0, index number 0 we are having here, then index number 1, then index number 2, like that, right? So obviously we'll be having here index number 0, index number 1, index number 2, index number 3, this will be 4, then between we are having index number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, right? So now here you are creating a even word, that means one space will be created for the even word, and this is my even word. Then you are creating one empty string of the odd word, that means one empty string for the odd word, right, for the odd word. Getting this point? Bear with my handwriting, I know it is very bad. Yeah, it's very hard to write on this writing pad. Okay, so then I'm saying that for I now we'll be going iteration by iteration, right? So first iteration is something like this. It's saying for I in range length of string. Now what is the length of string? It is 10, 10 plus 1 is 11. That means here we'll be having the 11 indirectly, right? So first iteration, I, what will be the value of I value will be 0, obviously, right? So initially I will be 0, and here then what will be checking is I less than, is this I less than 11, right? Is 0 less than 11? Condition is true. Now we'll be coming here. If I percentile 2 is equal to 0, that means you'll be checking this thing. Is I, what is my I value? 0. You'll be checking 0 percentile 2 is equal to 0, right? Condition is true or false. So what will be here? So obviously we'll be doing something like this. 0, 2 zeros are 0, the remainder will be 0. That means yes, condition is true. That means this part, that is 0, is same as 0. Condition true, you will be coming inside. So what you are saying here, in word plus equal to string of I, string of I. So can I say this is somehow like this? Even word is equal to even word plus string of I, right? So what is my even word? This even word is empty. This even word is empty. Empty string plus string of I. Go to the string, go into the string, go to the index I. What is my I value? 0. Go into the index value I, that is h here. That means can I say it is nothing plus h, and this will be equal to h, right? And this h you are saying value to even word. That means here I'll be getting is h. What I'll be getting here is I'll be getting here h. So I'll be getting here is h. Getting this point? So after that you will be going to the second iteration. So from here, after calculating this, you will go to the else part? No, you will directly go to this for loop, back to the for loop. Now going back to the for loop, that will be your second iteration, and at that time your I value, previously it was 0, now it will be automatically incremented by 1. Now I is my 1, right? So what you'll be checking here is 1 less than 11? Yes, 1 is less than 11. Then you will be coming here, if I percentile 2 is equal to 0. That means what is my I value here? 1 percentile 2 is equal to 0, right? This is what you'll be checking. So if I will showing you here, it's 1, 2 zeros are is 0, so remainder is here 1. That means this is my answer. Can I say 1 is equal to 0? Condition true or false? False. Condition is false here. So when is the condition is false, will you go inside if? No. So where you will be going? You will do the else part. And what else part is saying? Odd word plus string of I. Can I say it is something like this? Odd word equal to odd word plus string of I, right? So I'm saying here odd word. What is my odd word? It is empty string. So I will say it is something like this, empty string plus string. Go to the string, go into the string, go to index I. Now what is my I value? 1. Go to the index 1. What is present over here? E, right? So nothing plus this. Can I say it is E? And this E you are saving in odd word. So here I'll be having the E, right? So after solving here, where you'll be going? We go back to the for loop, right? Now here the I value that you'll be having is, in a third iteration, the I value, previously it was 1. Now you'll be incrementing it by 1, because here nothing is given, so it will by default to 1. So I value is 2 now. So obviously is 2 less than 11? Yes, 2 is less than 11. You will be coming here. If 2 percentile 2 is equal to 0, so 2 percentile 2 is equal to 0. This you have to check. So what we'll be doing is 2 ones are is 2, right? So you'll be getting here 0, right? And that means the remainder is 0 here. You can say that 0 is equal to 0. Condition is true, right? So condition is true. Where you will go? You will go inside if. And here what is saying, even word plus equal to string of I. Can I say it is something like this? So we'll be solving this part first. So even word, go to the even word, go into the even word, whatever is present over there. So here we are having now h, here we are having now h plus string of I, go to the string, go into the string. Where I have to go to the index number 2, go into the index number 2. What is the data present over here? L. So add that L with this, right? And it will become HL. And then what you have to do is store this HL back to the A1 word. So I'll be going here, I'll be storing this HL back to the A1. Getting this point? Now in the next iteration, what will happen? So obviously you will be doing something like this. You will be incrementing I by 1. Now previously I was 2 here, now the I will become 3 here, right? I will become 3. So what you will be doing is 3 percentile 2 is equal to 0. So obviously it will not be equal to 0 because 3 2 2 1s are is 2. The remainder is here 1. Is 1 equal to 0? Is 1 equal to 0? Condition is false, right? Condition is false. Will you go inside if? No, you will not go inside if. Where you will be going? You will go to the else part. In the else part is saying odd word plus equal to string of I. So what is my odd word? Odd word you are having here is E. You are having is E plus string of I. String, go to the string, go into the string, go to the index number I. What is my I? That is 3. And go into the index number 3. What is present over there? L. That means it will become EL, right? This will become EL, and you have to store back this EL to the OR. That means here you will be getting is EL. Getting this thing. Now after this, so what you will be doing is you will be obviously going to the next one. Now previously I was 3, now I will become 4. I will become 4 here, right? So obviously then what you have checked is 4 less than 11. Yes, then you'll be checking this condition. If I percentile 2 is equal to 0, so what you'll be doing here is you'll be doing something like this. Is 4 percentile 2 equal to 0? Yes, condition is true because 4 is A1. When 4 is A1, what you'll be doing is A1 word. So now what is inside my A1 word? Inside my A1 word we are having something HL. We are having HL plus, and now you will be going to string of I. So string of I, what is my I? 4. Go to the 4th location. What is present over here? O. So I will be adding here O, and here I will say HLO, right? And store it back to here to the even word. So I will be getting here is HLO. Getting this thing. And after that what we will be doing is will you go to the else part? No. So here you have solved, calculated, then you will be going back to this for loop, right? Now here after that what will be the I value now? Now I value will be now 5. Getting this point? Now what will be checking? Is 5 less than 11? Yes. Then you'll be checking this condition. If I percentile 2 is equal to 0, that means you'll be checking 5 percentile 2 is equal to 0. Condition true or false? False, right? So condition is false here. Will you go inside if? No. Where you will go? You will go to the else part. In the else part what is saying? Odd word plus string of I. What is my odd word? That's EL. That's your EL plus, go to the string, going to the string, go to the location number 5, and going to the location number 5, what is present over here? Space, right? So it will become something like this, EL space, right? So after doing the other operations as well, like the same way, checking the I. If I is even, you will go inside here, you will not go to the else part. If I is odd, you will go to the odd part, then coming back here. Once you are done to the 11 iterations, then you are directly printing the even word, and you are directly printing the odd word, means whatever is present here. So what will be the present here at the end? That means HLO. Here it will be W, then it will be R, then it will be D, right? And here it will be EL space, then it will be O, and then it will be L, right? This is the output that you will be getting here, and the same output you are getting here as well. Hope you understood this thing as well.